Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of automotive legends and future icons. Today, we're talking about something that's got the muscle car community buzzing like never before. The 2026 Plymouth Roadrunner. That's right, the Roadrunner is back after decades in the shadows. Revived by Stellantis as a halo model that's blending raw American muscle with cutting-edge tech. If you're a fan of classic moper heritage or just love cars that roar with attitude, stick around because we're going to break this down from every angle, starting with what makes this bird fly in the modern era. Imagine the spirit of the late 60s and early 70s Roadrunner, that no-nonsense performance machine famous for its cartoon tie-in and affordable power. Now reborn with over 800 horsepower in its top trim, it's not just a revival, it's a statement that muscle cars aren't going extinct, they're evolving. We've got exclusive details from recent reveals, and I'll walk you through why this could be the ultimate comeback story in automotive history. Let's kick things off by taking a close look at the exterior, because this thing looks like it leaped out of a time machine with a serious upgrade starting at the front. The 2026 Roadrunner commands attention with a bold, aggressive fascia that pays homage to its roots while screaming modern menace. You've got these quad LED headlights shaped like sleek hexagons, glowing with razor-sharp intensity and surrounded by bright daytime running rings that give it a confident, almost predatory stare. Right in the center is a wide black lattice grille. But here's the cool part, it's got illuminated Plymouth lettering integrated as a futuristic script, ditching the old badges for something that lights up at night like a neon sign from the future. Below that, there's a massive air intake paired with an aerodynamic splitter that not only looks tough but actually helps channel air for better cooling and downforce. The hood is long and sculpted, featuring a power bulge with functional heat extractors, and if you opt for the shaker hood option, it adds that classic vibrating scoop that nods to the original Hemi days. Painted in heritage colors like plum crazy purple or sublime green, the front end reflects light in a way that highlights every curve, making it look like a rolling sculpture ready to pounce. It's wide, it's low, and it sets the tone for the rest of the car, pure muscle with a digital edge. Moving to the side profile, this is where the Roadrunner's proportions really shine, blending that textbook muscle car formula of a long hood and short deck with aerodynamic purity. The body flows in one continuous liquid-like motion, with subtle creases that guide your eye from front to back without any clutter. Flush door handles keep things sleek, and the thin side mirrors are mounted high for better visibility. The stance is planted low to the ground, thanks to massive 21-inch black alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-wide, low-profile performance tires staggered, of course for that rear-wheel drive grip. Wheel arches flare out naturally, hugging the tires and giving it broad shoulders that scream power. Carbon fiber side skirts run along the bottom, enhancing the athletic shape, and you'll spot the classic 426 Hemi badge on the fenders if you go for the higher trims. It's got deep fender flares and a fastback silhouette that tapers elegantly, balancing brute force with elegant minimalism. Whether you're cruising down the highway or parked at a car show, the side view captures that perfect harmony of retro soul and modern precision, making it instantly recognizable as a Roadrunner, but fresh enough to turn heads in 2026. Now, flipping to the back, the rear end is all about sleek aggression and that unmistakable muscle car presence. Dominating the view is a full-width LED light bar that stretches across the tail, glowing in amber red hues with sequential turn signals for a smooth, confident animation. In the center, the illuminated Plymouth name pops out, tying back to the front's design language. There's a short ducktail spoiler integrated into the fastback roofline, adding just enough downforce without overdoing it, and below that, a high-performance carbon fiber diffuser houses aggressive quad exhaust tips that promise a thunderous soundtrack. The taillights are slim and modern, but they echo the vintage style with a nod to the original's simple, bold lines. Overall, the back is clean, sharp, and wide stance dominant. Emphasizing the car's power and aerodynamics, it's like the Roadrunner is always ready to launch, with that mean, unapologetic attitude that says, "Catch me if you can." Stepping inside, the interior of the 2026 Roadrunner transforms the classic muscle vibe into a driver-focused cockpit that's equal parts luxury and performance. The dashboard stretches wide, wrapped in soft black leather with copper or bronze accents that add a premium touch. Right in front of you is a fully digital instrument cluster, customizable to show everything from retro-style dials to real-time performance data like G-forces, lap times, and horsepower output. Paired with that is a large 12-inch central infotainment screen that's floating and intuitive. supporting wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and even a premium Harman Kardon audio system that pumps out crystal clear sound. Perfect for blasting your favorite rock anthems while tearing up the road. The seats are quilted in a mix of Alcantara and leather, diamond stitched for grip during hard cornering, and they come with heating, ventilation, and even massage functions in higher trims. The 3-spoke steering wheel is leather-wrapped with tactile metal controls, flat bottom for that sporty feel. And it includes a fun heritage Easter egg, the horn button that plays the classic beep-beep sound from the Roadrunner cartoon. Ambient lighting in cool blues and violets sets the mood at night, and the center console has a sculpted shifter surrounded by real wood or brushed aluminum trim. Storage is practical with cup holders and wireless charging pads, but it's all about keeping things minimal and focused on the drive. No distractions here, just a refined space that feels like a modern luxury lounge fused with old-school soul, making long cruises as enjoyable as track days when it comes to performance. The 2026 Roadrunner doesn't just talk. The talk, it roars with serious credentials that put it in supercar territory. Under the hood, the base model packs a 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, churning out around 720 horsepower and 680 pounds FT of torque. But if you step up to the SRT variant, you're looking at a 7.0-liter twin-turbo V8 that unleashes a staggering 840 horsepower and 770 pounds FT. Some models even include a 48-volt mild hybrid system for instant electric torque boost and better efficiency, helping it achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as 2.9 seconds for the top trim, or 3.2 seconds in the base. Quarter-mile times dip into the low 10-second range, and top speed hits around 205 miles per hour. Power gets sent through an 8-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission as standard, but enthusiasts will love the optional 6-speed manual for that pure, engaging shift feel. Handling is sharpened with an adaptive suspension that switches between comfort for daily driving and stiff sportiness for the track. Plus an electronic limited slip differential and all-wheel drive options in select configs for better traction. Braking comes courtesy of massive Brembo 6-piston calipers that haul this beast down from speed with confidence. And drive modes let you tweak throttle response, steering weight, and even the exhaust note from a subtle rumble to a full-throated bellow. It's not just fast in a straight line. The rigid chassis and precise steering make it surprisingly agile in corners, outpacing rivals like the Mustang GT or Corvette in drag races while offering that raw, emotional V8 experience that's becoming rare in an electric world. On the pricing front, Plymouth has positioned the 2026 Roadrunner to be surprisingly accessible for what it offers, especially considering its limited production run of around 3,000 units worldwide, which means these will likely become collector's items fast. The base ST trim kicks off at about $58,000 to $68,000, giving you that potent 720 HP V8, standard features like the digital cluster and performance tires, and enough muscle to embarrass pricier sports cars. Stepping up to the mid-tier Super B Edition adds around $72,000 to the tag, throwing in enhanced parts like carbon fiber accents, track-ready suspension tweaks, and exclusive graphics that MP up the retro appeal. For the ultimate experience, the top-tier Trackhawk SRT Plus starts at $82,500 to $92,000, packing the 840 HP monster engine, fully adjustable adaptive damping, and special edition badging, though fully loaded with options like the shaker hood, PREM, IUM audio upgrades, and custom paint. You could push it over $105,000 to $110,000. Customization is a big draw here. Plymouth's online configurator lets you pick vintage stripe packs, wheel designs, spoiler styles, and even interior trims, so you can tailor it to your taste without breaking the bank compared to European exotics. Factor in potential dealer markups for the first edition models with unique colors and badging, and it's clear this is a bargain for over 700 horsepower wrapped in historical significance way, more attainable than a Mustang GTD or Charger Daytona at. Similar power levels. If you're thinking about getting behind the wheel of one, here are some suggestions based on what we've seen from early prototypes and specs. First off, if you're a purist who loves that stick shift thrill, definitely spring for the optional manual transmission. It's rare these days and adds to the engaging drive that sets the Roadrunner apart from auto-only competitors. For daily usability, go with the mild hybrid setup if available in U.